What's going on, guys? Touchdown Talk with Travis back again. This time we're talking about the Houston Texans. And the Houston Texans had the 25th overall pick in this year's draft. They've already got their star quarterback in C.J. Stroud. So there's no need for them to worry about drafting a quarterback. They've got a couple of receivers. Tank Dell's going to be coming off a bad leg injury, so I'm not sure how he's going to be this season, if he's going to be available at all, really. But they got Nico Collins, who's a dog. But they definitely wouldn't hurt to have another receiver there. They did make a trade for Christian Kirk in the offseason. They also brought in Justin Watson. So, yeah, they made some moves, but nothing that I love for the long term. The other one, moves that they've made, they brought in Ed Ingram as a guard from Minnesota. They also brought in Laken Tomlinson, who's kind of been around the league in a few different spots, but nothing that's going to be a long-term fix for them. So their needs are offensive tackle, offensive guard, center, D tackle, and receiver when I look at their team this year. And looking at what the draft can present, the way that I'm looking at this is in the first round with the 25th overall pick, they can go a few different ways, but I think that they're going to lean more offensive here based on what the draft board probably going to give to them, which is going to be Josh Simmons, the offensive tackle from Ohio State. He's coming off of I want to say it's an ACL tear, if I'm not mistaken. So he's going to end up falling in the draft more than likely. It should be available at 25, but I don't think that's a bad spot to grab potentially your future starting left tackle. The other pick that they could go with there would be Emeka Egbuka, wide receiver from Ohio State. He's played with CJ before, so they've got that already. I think he would fit what they need from a receiver moving forward. So wouldn't be a bad option to have those three receivers on your squad. And then in the second round, if I'm them, I'm looking at TJ Sanders, defensive tackle from South Carolina. I think he fits what they would need there in Houston for that D-line. Already having Will Anderson and Daniil Hunter. And then with their third round pick, I'd be looking at Jared Wilson, center from Georgia. Played really well there. So I'd be looking at him as their third round pick. And then that would be the 79th overall. With the 89th overall pick, I would be looking at Virginia Tech corner Dorian Strong. They could definitely use another corner opposite of Derek Stingley, who they just gave a contract extension to. But that's all for this episode. Come check out more episodes coming soon.